Hello everybody, welcome to yet again another forum video by yours truly, Time Now 3. Recently I've been looking through the comments on my other forum videos, and I've noticed that the one that gets the most hype is that Code Lyoko evolution. So this one, being that one gets the most hype, I'm going to just focus mainly on Code Lyoko. Now, as I said throughout my other videos, Code Lyoko evolution does exist, and it is being done by Moonscoop, which is produced in France, which means that it's going to be aired in France first. So, yeah. Now, I was able to gather some more information about the actual show, but not much, because apparently they're still writing the show and writing the scripts or that kind of stuff for the characters, so yeah. However, based on what I gathered, it seems this season of Code Lyoko is going to be the most unique. Why? Well, in the other Code Lyokos, they just focused, or they just did complete animation, animation outside in the schools or the real world, and 3D animation inside the Code Lyoko, or actually in the Lyoko. Well, apparently someone had the idea, thought it would be a good idea to use live actors. That's right, they're using live animation, they're using live actors as well as the animation. At first, when I was looking through it, I thought, what the heck? I thought, what the heck is this? Because, alright, how does that work? But as I began to read, I began to understand what they were getting at, and here's basically what I understood. Apparently, what they're planning on doing, now, like I said, they use the two types of animation. In the real world, they use just the usual basic animation or that kind of stuff. But when they were in Lyoko, they use 3D animation. And the way this is going to work is when they're in the real world, they're actually going to use real actors. So basically, they're going to use the real actors for the real world and use the animated sorry, a little tongue-tied, animated characters for Lyoko. Now, if you ask me, that actually sounds like an interesting angle, because you're using live animation like that, so I guess it would make it a little more realistic. Now, on to the actual story. Well, to be honest, like I said, it's still in the writing stages apparently, so they haven't released any episode guides, nor any confirmed, so there's no confirmed season description about the entire series. But I was able to gather some bits and pieces of information. Like, for example, like I said, if they're going to use real actors. Apparently, they're also going to be using real places on Earth. So, yeah. So, locations in France. So, yeah. That'd be kind of interesting. Another piece of information I was able to gather was that throughout the show, they were fighting Xana. Well, in this one, you guys remember throughout the series, well, actually towards series 3 and 4, how Aelita kept having those visions of these two men in black trying to abduct her and her father. Well, apparently what this season, based on what I gathered, is it's gonna use the men in black as the main antagonists or enemies throughout the show. So yeah, that's really interesting. That sounds like an interesting angle to go in a little more depth throughout who those guys actually are. To be honest, I honestly thought they were like the Secret Service or something like that. So yeah, it looks like they're going to use the Men in Black, and I've also heard something. I saw a video some guy made. I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, but there was also something about using enemies known as ninjas. Now, I don't know anything about those yet. I just heard that. I just heard that they're going to be using enemies known as ninjas in the Lyoko world. But, yeah. There is a bit of a downside with this one. It's only about 26 episodes. But then again, that's how the rest of the seasons were. It just had more episodes because, well, there were 4 seasons, when in reality each season was about 26 episodes. I think. But, yeah, I'm fairly certain that's true. But, yeah. There is one bit more piece of information I'd like to share with you. As I said, Moonscoop is the ones who are producing it in France. So they're going to be producing it. However, there is a bit of a problem with who is going to be airing it, actually. Because apparently Cartoon Network doesn't want to. So here we go again with the kind of same deal with TMS and Sonic, or supposedly that's what I heard. But this time it's actually on the level. So apparently Moonscoop is trying to find someone who will actually do it, but they are going to, I think it's a deal that they're going to be 100% certain that it is going to be coming to the US. They're going to find someone to do it, so everything will be fine. But everything will be fine. Yeah, spoken in, sorry. But to be honest, I'm a little I know this is real because I've actually seen everything. I've actually seen all this proof, and this is true. But there is one thing that is a little fishy, in my opinion. It said it is they're making the series right now. And as I said, the rule states that for an anime to be aired throughout the world, it has to be aired in its original country first. Now, they're making the series now, which means that they are going to show the entire season through in France and then bring it over to the US. But even if they did that, even 26 episodes, if it was about 1 episode a week, it would be towards late fall by the time they were done. But yeah, I'm just thinking that the time frame, something just does not sound right. I know it's going to be aired, but I honestly don't know if it's going to be. People are saying it is fall, it is going to be the fall, it is going to be the fall. But in my opinion, if it is going to be the fall, it's probably going to be late fall. The chances are probably not going to be early fall. But yeah. That sounds like, and I think that's about it. Until my next video, ladies and gentlemen, time now 3 out. Ciao for now.